I'm Stephen DeLorme. I'm writing and directing a short independent film called Pray for Daylight. It's kind of a horror film, but also a bizarre, twisted comedy as well. The basic plot is that you've got these guys who've barricaded themselves in this house, and they are defending the house against an army of vicious and voraciously hungry trick-or-treaters who will stop at nothing to get candy. All the trick-or-treaters in the movie take the form of these sort of demonized mascot costumes. So the base of their body is human, but the top of their heads is just this sort of kind of bulbous structure that's poorly stitched together, zippers in all the wrong places.
What we're going to be doing is we're going to be modeling the characters' heads and the kids in the costumes in Cinema 4D. And we're also going to be motion tracking them onto our actors. We're going to find that it's going to be a bit more easier to model them in 3D versus building them in real life because we won't be limited by the materials at hand. With this method, we're also going to be able to let our imaginations run wild. I mean, we can pretty much create anything.
I'm really excited about being able to do the soundtrack for Pray for Daylight. I really want to try and carry a nice dark tone with it. I think it's really going to fit what we've got going on. I'm looking at doing a few different bits with noises, such as different frequencies and stuff that tend to make people feel a little more uncomfortable.
Initially, I came up with this movie when I was a kid, and me and my friends got together and we shot the movie on a home camcorder, and we did it in a single night, and we edited it by plugging the camcorder into a VCR and recording the scenes we liked to a VHS. And it was pretty shitty because we were like 15. But now that we're older and we know what we're doing, we decided that we're going to remake it.
I think I remember at one point blood started pouring out of the walls and spelled, pray for daylight. If you don't make this better in a couple of years, well, I say a couple of years, in a decade, that, demons will come out of the ground and, destroy everything you've ever loved.
So I wrote a new script for the movie. There's a lot of elements from the original in it, but it's been made a lot cooler this time around.
The strange mind of a child creates so many bizarre things, and now that we've kind of gotten past that, we can still pull from that.
Most of the movie is going to be shot in black and white. I kind of like the idea of paying homage to the, some older horror films.
I'm looking for a little bit of a what twist? I wanted to set you on your edge a little bit.
Last summer, I directed a music video for a local rock band called Amsterdam Station, and it was for their song Zombie Killer.
We started off, we just did the storyboard, your classic zombie type music video, and then we really got into it.
A lot of the same people who worked on Zombie Killer are actually coming back to work on Pray for Daylight. So we are hoping to start production of the movie here in February. We're trying to shoot the movie before the leaves grow back on the trees because the movie takes place on Halloween.
So you've got something that's going to be pretty unique, hell, pretty crazy.